Hello, hi guys. I feel like my vision has gotten worse. I cannot see without, literally cannot see without my glasses. June 3rd, Saturday today, and I'm just doing multiple things at once. I'm checking the video I'm editing, I'm wearing lipstick, trying to talk to you. Yeah, it's a journey. You just learn to multitask a lot quickly. You learn to like bend your hand different ways when you want to reach out to the remote when you're breastfeeding. It's just really strange. But I just took, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, I break into like really bad wet sweats. Again, it's hormonal, it's literally postpartum, it's like it happens, and I used to break into sweats during pregnancy as well, like really gila. Okay, and I know it's hot, but I put the AC on, so it's not like I'm sleeping with the fan on, but then still I break out in sweats. It's like the hormone imbalance, it's completely going berserk. So every time I blow dry my hair, dice in my hair, I go to bed, the next day my hair is all gone because my scalp is like sweating, my pits, my boobs, I am like wet. I keep a towel next to me and I'm wiping myself at 3 a.m. and the AC is like freezing cold, and it's just hormonal, so I have to take a shower every second day, and I'm just like, why am I even blow drying my hair? But I like it. It keeps me like, I feel good anyway. I blow dry, then I keep my hair curly, then I blow dry. I take turns. I can't blow dry my hair through the week. It's kind of gloomy on this side of the building, so there's no sun, but it is very stinking hot in June. And rains are about to start, y'all. Rains are about to start. I'm using the Play Tint by Benefit. Wow, I'm talking about makeup. This is so exciting. I have a feeling I'll come back super soon. It's June 3rd, and I feel like mid-June is something I'm looking at, because I'm also starting to get really fried. Even though I'm not tired, I'm just like bored of my routine. Yes, I'm tired, but tired's become like a part of me now. I can't say I'm tired. I just have to work past the tiredness, because it genuinely takes a year for the body to recover. It takes a long time. It's not like I'm gonna wake up one day and feel like I'm all good. It's gonna be a long time, and I'm gonna be tired for a long time. That's just gonna be my life. So I just have to like rest enough and understand how I'm feeling, and then work according to that. I'm not gonna be like full of energy back again for a long time. So I just have to get used to that thought and then like work forward from there. I just had that's why I had a shower and I came out, and these days I just play music because I just need something to pep me up in the shower. So I just play, like, I have a certain playlist, but Maan Meri Jaan from like King, keep forgetting, King and Nick Jonas is like my favorite song ever right now. It just gets me in a good mood, and I just like dance away. I'm showering and I'm like, baby, come down. In the shower, I picture myself wearing a bikini in a great body, and I just like love to envision these things. I don't know if it's manifesting, but I want to like get there, and so I'm envisioning it. I play some music and I dance, and like that's my like me time and self-care time, and then that's why I feel really nice and pumped out of the shower. And it settles down later when I have to go back to duties and like all of that. I just like miss so much me time. Hi guys, good morning. It is 7:30ish in the morning, and it's 9th May. Tomorrow Abby turns one month, which is phenomenal. Like, cannot believe she's turning 1 month. But there is some really bad news. So you guys know I've had a vaginal delivery, and I have just not been healing well. Like, there is something that is bothering me down there. The stitches have fallen off, and everything else is okay. There's this one bit that is really bothering me. I've been in pain for so long now, and it's been 30 days since birth, and I'm still uncomfortable. There's this tiny little part that is really hurting, and it seems like I just cannot function. I cannot be the best person I can be. I'm supposed to be healing and perfectly up by now, but it's been 4+ weeks and I'm just not able to like sit. I'm not able to like do anything. Basically, I'm in a lot of pain and it doesn't seem normal. So I am going in today again, getting admitted for half the day. I feel like this just never ends. I'm just, every time I go to the hospital, I wish that I'm not coming back, but I always end up there. And my doctor really wants to check if everything's okay, because it's not common for it to hurt for 30 days. It's supposed to be done, and there is like, I know there's something wrong. There is either, sorry, but an infection or something that is not correct. So I'm going to check that out, but I don't know, let's see. I mean, I haven't eaten. I'm on a fast since last night because, dude, they want to put me under general anesthesia. They want to like because he really wants to check what's going on, like what is happening internally. And when he does an internal on me without anything, I cannot let him do it because it's so painful. It's so painful to the point where I can't even let him touch to check, and that can't happen. Like I need him to check and get it out, whatever it is. I need him to like start treating it because it's starting to affect my life, and I'm just not living my best life. I'm always irritated, I'm always in pain, which I've not been in all my life, but I've been in pain so much this past month. I think it's made up for everything. So I'm going in early, getting my antibiotics. They're giving me an IV again. They're giving me some fluids, antibiotics, and then they're gonna like knock me out. In a way, it's good. I don't want to even know what's going on, but I've never been knocked out, so I'm kind of like really nervous. But my mom says like she's done it multiple times for her surgeries, and she's like, honestly, you don't even know. You just wake up in dreamland and you're done before anything. So the procedure, like the checking procedure, shouldn't take that long. It's like just half an hour. He just wants to clean it out and like, I don't know, see what's going on, what's causing the pain, because we did a sonography, we did everything on my last visit to see where the pain is coming from. I've taken medication, I've taken antibiotics, I've put the ointment, and it's just not going. It's been more than 2 weeks now that the pain has not subsided. So what is the problem, right? So we need to get to the root cause of it and just solve it, nip it in the bud and move on. So that's why I'm agreeing to being put under anesthesia and just like fix the problem right away. I just hope I don't get a re-stitch or a anything down there with surgery. Hopefully, he said none of that. He just wants to check, but I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, and I'm just too terrified and nervous and anxious. I need to get this done, and so I'm going to get this done, and it's gonna be all day. Abby's gonna be with my mom at home. I pumped some milk and kept, but yeah, we'll see. We'll have to substitute with formula if I don't get back on time, which I don't think I will, because it's a whole day thing. I'm like leaving at 9:30 a.m. I will be back at like 4-5, I think, because it takes a long time getting admitted, getting the antibiotics, getting the hydration drip. Then he'll do a check. Then my anesthesia has to wear off. I need to get up. I need to walk. It's a whole day. So I'm just grateful that mom is there with Abby and she's gonna be fine. I just want to be okay by tomorrow. It's her 1 month birthday and I don't want to be like in pain, I hope by the time I walk out of that hospital I am renewed and I have a solution. I just want a solution and I want to be on the way to healing. This was not on the way to healing. This was literally stagnant and a consistent pain period. Let's hope that today is the day I am free of this pain and I am just moving on with my life. The rest of me is healed well. Breastfeeding also is working well. My stomach is healing well. Everything's great except my vag, and that has to be healed. Okay. So, ow. See, I can't even like get up. I can't even like stand. I'm hunching and walking since like a month now. And that's not normal. So I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys up. I hope. Pray for me, guys. I hope I heal. I'm back again. It's okay. We're back again.
I know.
When
every
will I ever?
inch of this hospital, every nurse knows us, every doctor knows us. Everyone is like, you're back.
My anxiety hasn't gone down, but let's see. I just got an IV drip. This is an antibiotic. No, I'm getting painkillers right now actually because my vag was paining but not anymore. And then we're gonna go into the OT where he's gonna check where the infection or whatever's coming from. And then he said that I need to get this IV for the next 7 days.
Once a day.
Yeah, once a day. So I'm gonna take this IV line home, and they're gonna keep coming and
they love you that much.
dripping
They're like,
me
"Ab
with.
hum ghar aa rahe hain aapke."
I can't believe this is happening to me, guys, but once it happens and when I know all about it, I'm gonna tell you all about it so that if you ever have this, you're aware of what's happening to you, because I have no idea what's happening to me. I have never heard of this before. I've never heard of infections in my life down there after an episiotomy, like nothing. Okay, this is the first time I'm experiencing all of this, and I hope that you can find some solace that, you know, this is okay and it happens, but I've never heard of it. But anyway, to speedy recovery. I'm so dehydrated, I'm so hungry. I've not eaten for 12 plus hours because I'm gonna get general anesthesia and be knocked out. They're entertaining me, he with his brownie stories.
Yeah, how to bake.
Good chocolate brownies. Jake learned a new recipe.
I want to learn how to make good chocolate brownies or cakes. So I'm in.
Hi guys, good morning. It's 10th June today. It's Abby's 1 month birthday. And I just woke up, and it was the first time I was put under anesthesia and knocked off. And it felt amazing. I won't lie. It felt truly, truly amazing to be knocked out. But this is the situation. Gross. For the next 7 days I need to take antibiotics via an IV. What happened is basically they found an infection, which I knew that there was an infection, but we tried to orally treat it and topically treat it. Not sorry, hold on. Functioning with one hand, I'm too terrified. So he just like fixed it, and yeah, there were like small bumps which should not have happened, and so he fixed it, and now I'm bandaged down there, all bandaged, and I am just walking like a pregnant lady all over again. I'm waddling. I have medicine, so many medicines to take. 2 medicines, well, lots of medication, plus the IV. The nurse is gonna come every day at 8 p.m. to give me my antibiotic via the IV. And it's Abby's first month birthday. I thought I would make her a cake. I thought I would like celebrate her, but I will celebrate her in the evening. But yeah, I'm not in the best condition. I'm not in the best position. I don't have a lot of strength. I don't have a lot of energy. I'm just again very uncomfortable down there. I'm uncomfortable with this IV. I'm not able to fully breastfeed her. I breastfed her lying down yesterday, and I'm doing that because I really miss her, and that's my only bonding time. So I'm gonna breastfeed her a little bit, how much ever I can. The rest I'm pumping and putting in a bottle because I cannot sit, I cannot hold her. It's getting really hard, but hopefully we're on the other side of healing. We're on the way. This was what was causing me the most pain and discomfort the entire time, and I was just dealing with it, but I'm so glad it's just out. They just removed the infection and just, you know, there's no stitches, but they just bandaged it, and it's only a matter of time before I finish my antibiotics and I heal. So 1 more week of healing, and I hope I'm able to walk and just do regular stuff because I don't have the strength to stand. But yeah, anyway, I can't hold this camera any longer. My glasses are falling, complete mess. But this is the reality. I have to go to the doctor 3 times this week to get my dressing done down there. So I'm going today as well to the doctor, and then someone's gonna come and do the dressing for me for the rest of the days. But yeah, I will recover and I will keep you updated on what happens. I'm so uncomfortable. Hold on. Hi guys, what's up? I just had a shower which took so long, and you can do a lot of things with one hand, just FYI. Oh lord. So I'm heading to go to the doctor right now to change my dress. Well, my dressing fell off, It's not that bad. I'm honestly not in pain at all. I'm just a little like careful. I'm a little too careful and uncomfortable. I want to be sure I'm not putting pressure on it. By say that's why I'm leaning on my arm and not sitting fully. I'm sitting on a donut pillow. I haven't sat my ass down in like a month. Okay, I haven't like sat, and this is a whole other vibe. Like I hate this IV shit, but it's required for my antibiotics. So there were 3 ways of antibiotics. I could take it orally. It wouldn't help me as much in the dosage. It's just something he explained to me yesterday. I was in anesthesia mode when he told me like tablets are not a vibe because you need like more. So that's why no tablets. Injections would really hurt. The intramuscular injections that they really hurt. The best thing is to give you antibiotics via IV for 7 days. And so that's why I have this with me. I'll change this IV in the next 3 days and put a fresh one. Trying to be positive. I don't know how I can find ways to be positive, to be honest with you. I'm a little exhausted. I'm tired of feeling pain. It's been 30 days. Abby's 1 month old today. It's her birthday. You guys know that. And it's 10th June. So I thought I would be in great shape. I thought I would like blah, 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 blah. It's okay. Life happens. What happened to me was super rare, but it happened. So I'm dealing. Another 7 days of dosage and antibiotics and I should be up and running. I just hope my wound heals nicely. Everything is out, all the infection's gone. I should be healing. Well, I don't look bad. I put some sunscreen on. I put my hair in a braid. My mom tied my braids for me. She bathed me. She's bathing Abby and me. Like she's literally taking care of both of us. My mom is just incredible, dude. I have no words for her. I don't know how she's doing it. But she's taking care of the both of us, and this stays out of my hair, you know, because I can't use this hand to tie a rubber band, clip my hair. It's a lot. So I was like, let's braid it for the day. Actually, I'm not gonna put any makeup. I'm just gonna put moisturizer and I'm gonna put some blush and call it a day. I'm so careful. I know I can like relax a little bit. It's okay, nothing happens, but I'm just so careful. I just don't want anything else to happen. I will not go through another hospital phase. Like I am so done getting admitted. This is like my 5th time getting admitted. However, I don't want you guys to think that, you know, natural birth is like this. It's not like this. For me it was, but it usually is not like this. Usually you're up and running in 4 days. I have friends telling me, what? Why are you in so much pain? I was up and running in like 1 week. So vaginal births are really cool unless you tear, and you tear a lot, or unless you have an episiotomy. I had an episiotomy, so there was a whole deal of healing. So yeah, I mean, cesarean, vaginal, everything is just depends on how your body heals. Depends if you're anemic, depends if you got a cut, depends if your baby was stuck. There's a lot of factors on how you heal postpartum. It's not just what you hear. You know, cesarean could take like 2 months, you know. Vaginal took 30 days and more for me. So it really depends. Some people get up in like 1 week. So it's just how your body heals, what you've been through, how your baby was positioned. Doesn't mean just because I went through all this, you will go through all this. You might have an amazing delivery and you might not be like me. Look, what happened to me was super rare, okay? The infection and all. I had like a very like massive episiotomy. That's why I went through all of this. But it's not likely that you will get any of this, to be honest. You might have like the smoothest delivery. So mamas, don't be afraid. Like if you're watching me, you're like, oh my God, what the F? Because I can understand how that might be if I was pregnant and I watched someone in so much pain. It's not that bad usually. I just want you to know that you don't know what will happen. You know, it's like one of those things where you might have the best delivery. You know, just go in like planned and prepped with information. Know your pros and cons. Know what can happen to you. And I'm telling you all of it, what happened to me. So you can just like gauge, you know, you can ask questions to your doctor. If I had to go through an episiotomy, what is the healing process? If it had to get infected, what is my, you know, you gotta ask questions. You gotta know your shit. Because I learned everything and it helped me a lot during my birth. But I read about episiotomy and stuff. Firstly, I didn't think I'd get one. And it's okay that I got one, but I didn't read up on the infection that you could get with an episiotomy, which is so rare. Okay, it's just a healing time. And so I didn't read up on that. And so I was like very what the heck happened to me? Why am I not healing? Like, I couldn't relate to anyone when everyone's up and running. I just could not relate. I was like, why is my body not healing? Why am I going through this? But it's okay. Thank you. My mom gave me some smoothie, and you can go through it, like whatever it is, like you just like rough it up and you go through it. I am slightly guilty because I'm not able to be there for my daughter. I'm not able to breastfeed her fully. I breastfeed her like twice a day now. I lie down because I can't sit, like you guys know, but I try to breastfeed her to bond with her. I just love her so much and I miss her. I can't hold her because there's a lot of weight on my perineum. I can't hold her. I have this shit thing in my hand right now. I can't hold her. So I haven't held her in one day, and I'm not going to be able to hold her for the next 7 days. Okay, so you can imagine what that's doing to me. She's only 1 month. So I definitely am next to her. I give her kisses. My mom holds her and I'm like cuddling with her. But that's the best I can do right now. And I'm slightly guilty when she cries. I really feel like she wants mama, and I go to her, but that's the max I can do. And I'm just slightly guilty. I'm not a lot because I know if I'm not okay, I can't be with my baby. Like, mama needs to heal. I keep talking to you about that. I keep talking to you about how mama needs to be okay. Look at me, right? Look at me. I can't be there for her right now. So no matter what I do, I can't be there for Abby. Okay? So I have to heal. I have to get better for me to be there for her. So if mom's not okay mentally, physically, it's done. You cannot be there for your child. And that's the number one. That's why I keep saying, put yourself first, love yourself first, so your cup is full, you're physically strong, so you can be there for every second, right? So now I'm working towards that. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm pumping out my milk for her. She's feeding on my milk as much as possible. Sometimes when I can't do it, I give her formula. It's okay. Formula has saved lives. Formula changes. Formula is everything. There's no guilt with me and formula. It saved my baby many times when I couldn't feed her. So I don't have anything against formula. I don't know why people make it a big hassle. Yes, breastfeeding is amazing and you should do it if you can. If you can't, mama, just give her formula, give him formula. They need to be fed. You have to feed your baby more than anything, okay? Don't guilt trip yourself if you can't produce milk. If you are healing and you cannot breastfeed her, forget it. Baby needs to be full. Usko khana milna chahiye. That is it. Okay, so you need to remember that, and I want you to remember that because I went through like feelings of guilt as well when I didn't get my milk and I was giving her formula, and I'm like, hey, hold on. I had to reel myself back in and be like, no, it's okay. Baby's hungry. She needs food. That's the goal. Not she needs your food. It's fine if you can't breastfeed, okay? If you can feed your baby, you have won, mama. You have won, okay? Make up a bottle, give it to baby. She'll sleep so well. I was breastfed for 4 months and then I was formula fed. All of us are formula fed babies after a certain point. So it's fine. Ain't nobody got time. So these are some things I had to learn. I had to remember. I had to teach myself. I have to be okay with it. I have just gained a lot of like patience because every single time, I thought I was healing. Abby was not well and then I had to take her for her phototherapy, for her jaundice. It was so painful to see her in that incubator. Then when I thought I was healing, I got an infection and then I was like, okay, now I'm done, but I had to get admitted. So every time something goes right, I feel like every time something is like on the way to healing, something happens, it falls back 10 steps, and so I've just gained so much patience. I'm like taking baths so slowly. I'm like putting one leg is taking like 10 minutes. It's so slow. Like I have 40-minute baths now. Oh girl, like it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. But I have incredible support from Veronica. Dude, she is my anchor. My mom, oh my god, my brother Jake, he came yesterday. He was making me laugh and it was incredible. It's incredible to have your team, dude. You have to have a team of people to support you. You cannot do this alone, mata. Don't even try to do it alone, okay? Because you don't have to. You don't have to. Be shameless enough to ask for help. That is what we all do and you should be able to do it. Cheers! I can't wait for it to be August and me turning 31. I'm not excited about that part, but I'm excited that I will be okay. I keep envisioning myself in a bikini. I'm 31. I'm enjoying with Abby next door, water body. She's 4 months. Her head is lifted. Like, she can hold her neck high. I'm putting on cute clothes for her. Like, I can just envision these things, and I just look forward to it. That's just my main win right now. You have to have something to look forward to. You have to have hope, and you have to keep fighting, and you cannot give up. No matter what circumstance you are in, you have to get better first before you can be there for anyone else or your baby. And that's what I'm doing right now. And she's crying, so I'm gonna head. I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Donut pillow for the win. Get it on Amazon. Metron. Amazing for hemorrhoids or like episiotomy, natural birth, when you can't sit down. Amazing donut pillow. It's got a gap in between here. So anyway, baby's crying. Gotta go. See how pretty my angel is looking today. Happy birthday, Babu. Hey guys, it is evening. I blow dried my hair, and then my mom put these French braids because I just could not deal with the hair, but it turned out to be like waves, which is cool. I'm gonna French braid it again tomorrow. Yeah, I just like threw on a little face because it's Abby's 1 month, and I was like, I should put some effort as a mom of a 1 month old. I put this band-aid over my IV, and yeah, my fingers are damn swollen. See this? My hands are so bad. Dude, the pregnancy brain is real, huh? Like, forget it. Like, I can't remember anything pre-pregnancy. Or pre-birth only, I can't remember people's names and anything. I'm wearing this dress from H&M. It's a very, like, black and white's my stuff. Like, I love black and white stripes. It's a knit. It's easy to, like, pull over my IV, and, like, it's just easy to stretch, you know? So that's why I got it. It's a very chilled out dress. It's backless. I still have a little bit of tummy. Yeah, my tummy is gone down. It's just loose skin. There's like a lot of loose skin. My belly button is super loose. It's reality. I just pushed a baby out of my tummy 1 month ago. It's gonna take me a year at least to get my body back. And Abby's sleeping. She's passed out finally. My brother's coming. My younger brother. My older brother's in Dubai. He's not in town, so my younger brother's coming. His girlfriend Chloe's coming. Veronica's coming. So that's my family right there. My brothers and Veronica. So they're coming to like celebrate Abby's 1 month. Abby's passed the F out. I'll have a sip of wine. I'm breastfeeding, so I'm not gonna drink. But I ordered this delicious caramel dark chocolate cake. It's so good. It's from Toujours. They're my favorite like cake place in India, in Mumbai. If you ever want to order delicious chocolate cake, Toujours is it. Any dessert basically, if you want to customize. They did my birthday shower dessert like end to end, but they're delicious, so I got that cake. I thought I'll bake a vanilla cake for my daughter, and like, you know, ain't happening. Mom made egg biryani. She made salsa dip, like avocado dip, and like a lot. I'll show you guys the whole spread. My mom is like, it's my granddaughter's birthday, let me cook. So she's cooked a lot. That's how we're celebrating her birthday. So all night I need the caffeine.
Chalo, matcha.
But we're drinking
Now wine.
Yeah, okay, so alcohol and caffeine? Great. Chloe is just going to Abby's room all the time. So sleepy, but we're partying in here. But I'm trying to keep awake.
You should. Chalo.
Chalo, all yummy food made by mom. We have some nachos, chips and dip.
Chip and dip.
We have some avocado, some salsa, tikis. It's a real party in here, but Abby's gone to bed. Like, Abby doesn't give a shit. She's like, y'all party, I'll sleep, and then you give me my dudu.
That's her chip and dip, eh?
That's her chip and dip. So we are partying on behalf of her turning 1 month, and I've turned 1 month as a mom.
Yes! You survived 1 month.
Surviving, yes. 1 month since my vag broke.
This is your celebration.
This should be a vag party.
This is your vag party.
Good for biryani.
Are you doing a picture?
No, no, your video.
Oh, video. Actually, दरअसल हम जब भी बीच के ले रहे अंडे का आवाज आ रहा है भाई.
अरे क्या? Oh my god. You're an amazing woman to do this.
Thank you. Oh my
bro.
god.
I don't know how you done it.
Now we're bonded for life, okay? Let's keep fighting. Let's keep the spirit going. I'm doing everything I can. Like, I cannot do more than this. I'm temporary. It's gonna be okay. It has to be okay. I just have to realize how far I've come. Have the babies, no problem. My job is to tell you the truth, and you are never going to be ready to have a baby. It's one of those feelings where I thought I was ready. I know it's always been like a frustrated vlog, but I'm just...
Messy.